All right, folks, welcome back to the Night's Watch. I'm Jacob.
I'm Alex.
And I'm Tyler.
And, all right, it's been a week, up and down week. Played 4 games since our last
episode.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
And we kind of saw the best and we saw the worst. So I don't know how to feel right now.
Yeah, I'm a little conflicted.
I know how I feel right now because
yeah.
we
I'm
just
not happy.
we just finished
Yeah.
watching the Tampa game and that was dog shit.
The point was a miracle.
We did not deserve it.
Not
We did not
at
deserve
all.
a point after that game. Did not deserve the first point, and then Theodore promptly threw the second point away. So that was nice.
Very good.
But anyways, I guess we'll start from the beginning. We'll catch up. We played Calgary last week. That was the same day that we recorded our last episode. Fucking dominated them.
Absolutely dominated them.
Which, it's Calgary. They're on an 8-game losing streak, so you kind of hope you do so. And then we played Carolina. That was kind of the first real test, and we won that game. Played really well, in my opinion. I was really happy with that game,
Yes.
despite Mark Stone being out.
And also Hill leaving after the first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Quarter.
so
Schmid came in and did
Yeah.
really well.
So I'll admit, at that point, I was feeling pretty optimistic. And then we played Florida, and then we played Tampa, and all that optimism, I don't want to say it's completely gone, but it's kind of gone.
We got strangled for
Yeah.
2 games.
Yeah.
They exposed, the weaknesses of the team.
Yeah. Well, it's just kind of the same shit, right? Like I feel like I complain about this every season because it never goes away. It's just like part of these players' identity, but just not playing with pace, being too lackadaisical, slow to pucks, trying to make extra passes. And you can't do that against teams like this. You just can't.
Right.
Yeah, honestly, in retrospect, I'm surprised we played so well against Carolina because they play that same style.
Same game, yeah.
But
Yeah, we definitely didn't match the intensity
yes.
of either team.
No, yeah, exactly. Because I know you didn't watch the Florida game, and I was trying to describe it to you. I was like, how like sometimes the first 5 minutes are kind of flat, and you're like, all right, guys, let's get going here. Well, we just didn't get going the entire game, and then that kind of happened again for this game. We were stuck at 8 shots until like halfway through the third period.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
I just don't know how you do that. And yeah, the last time I saw something like that was
Well, when you're on the PK for a quarter of the game.
Yeah.
Oh, but did you hear
Doesn't help.
the crowd in Tampa though? The
yeah,
refs,
no,
the
the
refs
refs
suck.
suck, yeah.
The
You're
refs
right.
suck.
Yeah, they had
When
deflecting
you
a goal,
bounce-
deflecting a puck off of the ref's fucking chest.
Yeah.
Like,
But the last time I saw a shot clock that pathetic was a Silver Knights game in the middle of like a in the middle of like
losing streak.
in the middle of one of the worst stretches in like recent AHL history.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, start the week. Stone goes on LTR before or after the Carolina game. Hanifin's placed on IR, and Hill is week to week. And then right after the Hill, and I'm assuming they did it for a reason. Right after the Stone LTIR, Carter Hart gets signed to a 2x2. The PTO is already turned into that. I mean, it's a lot just on paper that's changed. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously Stone to LTIR, that's huge. We saw, how much you're missing already with a guy like that in the last 2 games. Hanifin hasn't played a game since game 1, and he didn't look that good. And we don't know when he's going to be back. We don't know when Hill's going to be back. Doesn't matter if Hart's signed; he's not playing until December. You've got, I mean, Schmid and Lindbom both have looked. They both look good in their 2 games.
Yeah.
I've been impressed with both of them.
And it's them until December, basically, unless there's a miracle and Hill is suddenly okay. But it's
He wakes up and is like, guys, good news. My groin untore itself.
it's Schmid and Lindbom until that's it. It's the foreseeable
Until the
future.
Christmas trees are up.
Yeah. And I mean, they both look good. Schmid looked. I know it was 3-0 to Florida, but all 3 of those goals weren't his fault. Nothing he could have done about it. 2-1 overtime, and Lindbom looked fantastic today for 22, playing fucking a high-powered offense.
Yeah, he shut down.
If there is a positive from the last few days, it's that Carl Lindbom looks fantastic.
Extremely good.
He looks as expected, as promised.
Yeah, it's just the team.
You never know how it's going to translate to NHL. And
Yeah.
So I always try not to get too hyped. I'm like, well, he was great in Henderson, but see how it goes.
Yeah, but
it went pretty well.
He's looked great, and then it was against a good team, right?
Yeah.
A team that hasn't started as good, but it's really picked up in the last couple of games. But yeah, with Hart, it's like $2 million. And I think somebody asked, like, why would we sign him to that? Mike, there's probably other people that said, we'll give you 1.9.
Yeah.
There's other teams. People are delusional if they don't think there was other teams lined up to sign this guy, and we just were the highest bidder. We hit the $2 million top, and they're like, okay, they're the highest contender that I'm willing to go to.
Well, exactly. Yeah. And the goalie market, it's not just like thin, it's like
non-existent.
barren. Like,
Georgiev might
nothing
get some
available.
games in Buffalo. That's how bad.
yeah. And
Yeah.
well, I mean, I know we talked about it a couple times, but we had teams calling fucking Marc-Andre Fleury's agent, like saying, "Are you sure? Can you please tell him to not retire?
Can he
please
play
come?
he's
Please
40
come out of
years old.
retirement.
Please play one
Gosh.
more year.
40 years old.
Yeah, it's.
I don't
that
think
bad.
he's finished a year with like a save percentage over 900 in like 2 years.
Yeah.
Why do you guys think that is? Where are the goalies?
I just think one, it's already a position that's like kind of hard to come by, and then two, it's just scoring is so high right now, and
Even the best goaltender is not going to look like a world beater, right?
Yeah.
it's kind of like I feel like the NHL kind of goes in phases. It's like, for a long time goalies were really good and scoring was way down, and so naturally, as a response to that, I think shooting coaches become a thing. Like that's the thing too. Like Jeff Merrick mentioned this once, and I totally believe him. He's like, he's like 20, even like 10 years ago, like the attitude was like, if you're not a shooter, you don't need a shooting coach. You don't need to worry about that part of your game. Just do the other things. Nowadays, like these kids that are coming to the league now, doesn't matter how good or bad you are or what position you play. Like you're spending a lot of time training to shoot.
Yep.
And training to score, and coaches just adjust. Now there's this huge emphasis on even on high skill teams where go to the net, crash the net, dirty goals, tap-ins, cause chaos, it's not like where it used to be where it's like, oh, Austin Matthews just walk in and score 4 snipes,
Yeah.
Now it's
They're the ones that trickle in. Or
exactly whether
get bumped in.
and just look at the cup champions the last few years. You had Florida twice, us, I guess Colorado was like a super skilled team, but like the last few years, it's been teams that it's not just about the skill; it's about the defense and like more specifically protecting your blue ice and then getting in their blue ice.
Yeah.
You can't rely on pretty passes and one timers and
Yeah.
that's like an old way of thinking almost.
Yeah.
But yeah, and there's just I'm sure eventually it'll shift again, and goalies will develop new techniques and. The paradigm will flip, but
I mean, they weren't bending their knees until like the 90s. Like
exactly.
But the butterfly concept is only 30 years old.
Yeah.
Like,
and that's another thing that goalies do. That that reverse RCH, RVH. It's that position they do where they're always they don't stand anymore. They're always on their pads and they're like hugging the posts. But like shooters have learned like when they're doing that, they leave a gap by the head, and that's why. Guys like Leon Draisaitl are just like pumping their numbers, shooting goals from the goal line, essentially. And that's a hard thing to do, but if the goalies aren't adapting, you sure as shit can bet all these shooters are like, okay, I'm just going to practice ringing fucking pucks off the goalie's head every day in practice, and eventually it'll go in a game.
Yeah.
Because the goalie already committed to being on his pads way too early.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I agree. I totally agree with that too. And also, goalie is the hardest and the longest position to develop. Like you could be an 18-year-old. I mean, look at Emmett Finney, for example. He's playing for Detroit. He was a 7th round pick, I think, and he's in his early 20s, and he's leading rookies in goals and scoring. That's a 7th round pick.
Yeah.
You can be 19 and come in and light it up. You can't be a 19-year-old. Look what happened with Devin Levi. You got fucking ran through. Like you can't let these kids start too young because they've never seen anything like this.
And it's such a high pressure position. Like I think that's honestly a big part of like, skaters, they can, start hitting their stride like, 18 to 23. Goalies, their prime really doesn't start until they're like 25, 26, So yeah, a lot of factors, but regardless, it's kind of like quarterbacks in the NFL. It's like, there's like, 10 good ones maybe and like 3 like really good ones. Like
exactly. Like
at any given time.
Like
everything else,
again,
everyone's just kind of like,
look at
hope.
Edmonton. Stuart Skinner and Calvin Pickard's taken them to the finals 2 years in a row, and they the entire city and fan base of Edmonton hate their goaltenders,
Yeah.
but God damn it, they took them to the Cup final.
Yeah.
Like
They shut it. Well, he
don't
shut
have
us
to-
out twice.
Yeah, you don't have to be a fucking world. I mean, look at Connor Hellbuck. Like as an example, he's the best goaltender, regular season goaltender, 2 years in a row. Vezina, awful in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Jake Ottinger's not been great in the playoffs recently.
Mm-hmm.
Darcy Kemper, like the guys that are finishing for Vezinas, get out like game one, like first series, second series. They don't last long. You just have to have enough and a team in front of it that plays enough. That brings it back to, it's not an overpay in my opinion. I just don't want him on the team.
Yeah.
No, I say it is an overpay
Character
because
issue.
we're talking about how rapidly the league has changed. This guy hasn't fucking played a game in 2 years.
Yeah. Would you rather take a 2-year, $2 million chance on Carter Hart or a 1-year league min on Alexander Georgiev?
Oof.
I'd rather not have either. I'd rather just rock with Schmid for now.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Schmid finish the year. If he does good, then give him
Clearly
give him a
this
2
team
year,
was-
$1
yeah.
million, and then
But
by then Lindbom will be an option.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. This team was clearly looking for a backup or like a 1B, right? It kind of was obvious with how they jumped to it. And that's why Samsonov wasn't re-signed because he just wasn't good enough. Georgiev wasn't looked at by contenders.
He hasn't signed anywhere. He's
a free. Samsonov's still a free agent.
He didn't even go back to Russia. He's just
he
chilling.
was awful, and that's why nobody wants him. But
I forgot about him.
yeah, but like
And again, talking about how fast things change. Like, yeah, he was the starter for Toronto like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
it wasn't bad. It wasn't actually not a bad starter, but that's how thin the market is. And then I guess like with. Again, it's name recognition, and he was serviceable in Philly. He wasn't good. He was borderline bad.
He had one good year, and I think it was his +2 NHL year.
He's a guy with starting experience, but like you said, the league's changed so much.
It's kind of like, my criticism of Jake Ottinger is always like, people think he's good, but really he had like one mythical playoff run, and then that's just kind of his entire reputation as a house of cards based on that. Mm-hmm. That's kind of how I feel with Carter Hart. I'm like, yeah, he had like one really good year and like a good playoff run, and the other 3 or 4 years he was just like straight up bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then towards the end there, probably because he knew he was about to get arrested, he was really fucking bad, like unplayable.
Yeah, he got pulled a lot, I think, at the end.
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean,
I can't believe a 2 year by $2 million. That's just astounding to me. Fucking astounding. And especially when you have Pavel Dorofeev that needs a contract, and now you're jeopardizing. We already didn't have enough cap to pay him, and then fill in like the 4 or 5 forward slots that we need. I mean, not to look too far ahead, but
cap gets tight. Yeah.
Enjoy Riley Smith while you can, because this is his last year. Whether he retires or goes somewhere else, like they're not going to offer him a deal. Like you can't. You literally can't.
Like
And
Smith or Sod are going to be gone.
Oh, they both will.
Yeah, and then unless you trade a good contract and
because
like
if Pavel Dorofeev keeps up what he's been doing, and Kelly McCrimmon thinks he's going to offer him like a $7 million deal, that it's just not going to happen. It's not going to fly.
He's going to want at least at min 4 by 8, 4 by 9. Like
Yeah.
Luckily for us, I think Stone coming off the books in 2 years, I think he'll retire. Just looking at the man's fucking injury history.
The glass man that Stone is.
It's like again, he's important to the team, but he's just injured for half a year every year at this point. But yeah, I mean, I think that's the thing. I think there's other teams that were willing to pay it, but you also made a good statement. Like, then don't pay him that much. Like, let them do that.
It's like, I get it. There are other teams willing to pay him. I'm like, okay, let them.
Yeah.
Fucking let them.
Let them have him.
He wasn't going to sign in Edmonton because he wasn't going to sign in Canada because for some reason he doesn't want to deal with press. So yeah, as far as I'm concerned, then who if he's not going to Edmonton, then who gives a shit where he's going to?
Yeah.
You don't need to outbid anyone.
Yeah.
Let him go. But
Yeah.
that's just my opinion.
That's your.
Do you think he's going to come back with a vengeance and try to prove everyone wrong?
I think he's going to try. I don't know.
I know he'll try, but
is he it's the thing like Jacob said, he's got to face NHL shot. He's got to ramp up
yeah,
to actual play. How is he going to fare one seeing just practice shots, and then now you're playing AHL shots, and then from there you're going to go NHL. It's only a month.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to want you to play in December when you're ready to go.
Yeah.
Because, like we said, no one's coming to save us. If Hill's out,
Yeah.
it's Lindbom and it's Lindbom and Schmid. And you better be ready, because if you're not, you can get buried in the AHL pretty quickly.
Well, we'll see how things go with Lindbom and Schmid, I guess. But yeah, I honestly think there's a chance that he's fucking Lindbom's backup in Henderson by playoffs.
Yeah, it's a possibility, right? Like, you just don't know. Like, he he probably was practicing and playing hockey, right, at home. Mm-hmm. But those are your buddies and fucking wherever he's from Alberta or whatever. Those aren't Jack Eichel and Connor McDavid
it's not a
and
Kucherov
Kyle
shot.
Connor. Nikita Kucherov, as we just saw. It's not Brendan Hagel. It's not all these guys, like Jacob said. They can all score from anywhere.
Yeah.
Like a plug will score from somewhere on the ice. This is a completely different ballgame, and you haven't seen that in 2 years. And the last time you were there, the league wasn't scoring as much as it was. It only ramped up.
And also, you were ass.
Yeah, you were.
And just to draw a little I'm so sick of like, well, yeah, but he played on Philly. He was bad. That's why he was bad. I'm like, one, that's why the GSA stat exists. It accounts for goals that you're expected to save and not expected to save. It's not like he was,
world beater.
It's not like he was getting put in these positions where all these goals are going in, but you had no chance. It's like, no, you had your chances. You had chances on a lot of on a lot of those. And then even using a local example, Henderson was dog shit last year, absolute dog shit. Like we were like Googling like what's the worst AHL record in history, and then they brought in Carl Lindbom, and he was fucking excellent.
It was phenomenal.
The team in front of him was dog shit and slow and old and
But it's
just bad.
His GSAA was like crazy positive number. You're like, how?
And I know that's the AHL, and people are gonna be rolling their eyes, but the point being, like, you can identify a good goalie on a bad team.
The fact of the matter, he played Tampa Bay today, and he wasn't the reason. He was making saving shots.
He was the reason we got that.
He was
OT
the reason
point.
we got that point. He had a
almost the only reason we got that point.
Really, I mean, other than William Karlsson getting a fucking free break, like
Carl and Carlson, attorneys at law.
But I'll give you Hart's GSAA. So his rookie season, he played 31 games. He had a 7. Second season, a 4.5. And then the COVID season, 27 games. He had a negative 22.6. Cratered.
Jesus.
And then the next season, 45 games played. This is the most games he had played his entire career. He had a negative 3. Next season, 2022, 2023, his age 24 season, he had a 4.4. Not bad, pretty good. And then his final season before the trial, 26 games played, he had I was just looking at it. He had a 2.3. So it went back down.
Yeah.
So it got better after it was awful, but it's not like shows some improvement. But I kind of would argue that Philly also did show some improvement in that little span there after COVID. They were a little bit better. So yeah, obviously he played better. Team maybe played better, but it's not like it's like Jacob said. It's not world-beating stats. Like these are average.
It's clear that he's talent. He has talent, but I feel like people got to stop pretending like he was like fucking Connor Hellebuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what it feels like.
Like people are acting like he was like, oh, he's one of the best goalies in the fucking league.
Right.
No,
probably like a top 12, but
at best.
Yeah, when 12 is like what fucking at that point. Alexander Gorgiev before he fucking tanked. And you know who was a really good goaltender then? Alexander Gorgiev.
Yeah, no, literally.
Oh, yeah.
And he tanked and fell off the face of the earth, right? Like Ilya Samsonov was pretty good in that span.
Yeah.
Like there's plenty of guys that were good.
I know I said I'm going to end on this. All I'm going to say is that people that are just like blindly on board with this, I'm like, I don't think they actually know much about hockey. I think this is just their way to like give a middle finger to like cancel culture or woke or whatever.
Yeah.
And therefore I don't take your opinion seriously.
Yeah, it's just, yeah. I mean, like you said, don't want to spend too much time on it. We spent
Yeah.
enough time on it. We'll talk about it when he plays.
Yeah.
It's just
Hopefully he proves everyone wrong.
I'll say, hey, if he proves me wrong, I'll admit it.
Yeah.
And
still not gonna like the guy.
I still,
if he plays well, yeah.
I still won't be happy with the signing. And
Of course.
I always tell myself, I'm like, I may not cheer for certain people, but if you're on my team, I will try to not cheer against you
Yeah.
visibly.
Well, always cheer for the Knights,
Only in my heart of hearts. Will
but maybe
I.
not a certain player or players.
Yeah. And that was my whole thing with the fucking Fleury Leonard Civil War that tore the fandom apart. Obviously I did not think the Leonard signing was a good idea. And was proven right. So we'll see how this one goes.
We all know that shook out.
But I never cheered against Leonard, and I never liked participating in the way people got, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
And granted, Leonard didn't do some of the things.
Well, the difference with Robin Lehner is he is just actually like a person that needs mental health help. That man is just actually might be a schizophrenic
for it.
like that's the other thing. This Carter Hart was on trial for sexual assault. They're very different. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, I think everybody at this table is like, well, even if he didn't have that situation, he just left hockey for 2 years for a personal reason. Is that a good idea? It'd be like we brought that up. It'd be like, oh, Robin Lehner's mentally healthy and back and ready to go, and he's been training. Sign him. No,
absolutely not.
No. Why would you sign somebody that hasn't played hockey in 2 years? Maybe a skater or a defenseman. But a goaltender. It's so much harder as a goaltender.
Such a pivotal position.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, hopefully this is the last time we have to talk about it until December 1st.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
When they waive Akira Schmid and we lose him for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
As a thank you for the clutch performances between now and then. But anyway.
Exactly. I can guarantee you he's going to have I know. I haven't looked at anything. I know after the Florida game, people were probably like, wow, he wasn't very good. I'm like, was he though? He was pretty good. The team in front of him was dog shit.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. Kind of a broader topic, and we saw both sides of it this week. Mm-hmm. So is this team an offensive juggernaut, or are they going to struggle to fucking get 10 shots on goal? I think, because I feel like even with Stone being gone, I'm like, you got it. Come on.
Yeah. Well, tonight was a very messy performance.
Yeah. I think, in my opinion, is we always played both Florida teams like this. We always.
Well, I don't even. I mean, Florida Panthers, they basically have tossed their salad since the final, which ask me if I care. 9-3, never forget. But Tampa usually we haven't been winning a lot, but usually it's the opposite of that. Usually we'll score 4 or 5 goals and there'll be 3 fights and then it ends in overtime. I guess this time it was still a 1-goal game, but
we did have a fight.
And we did have a fight. So some of the elements were there, but it certainly was not high scoring.
No, but it was a 1-goal game.
Yeah.
Because of Carl Lindbom.
Because of Lindbom, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, let's walk through each game. And we can talk. I mean,
Coral.
Calgary. I was there. It was last minute.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You were practically on the damn glass.
Yeah, I got some. I was on the damn glass.
You were on the damn glass.
People in front of us never showed
pictures.
up, and the guy was like, sit there.
This fucking guy.
I got a great deal on him. It was a little anniversary gift for my wife, but
very nice.
Great game. Just came out and just absolutely.
What was the final score?
6-1.
Yeah.
They pulled Wolf in the third, going into the third period.
Yeah.
I think I was texting you guys.
Yeah.
I just remember Jacob going, yes, kill him. But Mitch had 2 goals that game, and he absolutely undressed Wolf on one of them.
Yeah.
And looked disgusting. The team was just great, period.
Yeah, everything just clicked.
Mm-hmm. It just good. It's dominant. They scored first.
It was one of those games where it was almost boring, and I was just not even paying attention. I was like, gee, that was fun.
Yeah, they're just beating the dog shit out of this team.
I'm gonna go make some soup now.
As we
let it play in the background.
As we know now, Calgary is indeed, as Jacob predicted, beginning preseason, they are dog shit.
I was right about
1-7-1. I think at this point they are awful.
It has to be more than that because I just saw a thing saying they lost 8 in a row.
1-7-1. So
the one
the overtime loss.
overtime loss. So they're 1 win.
Cut that,
Edmonton.
cut that. Yeah. Only win was again to spoil Edmonton's home opener.
Yeah.
Bravo, Calgary.
Good
Bravo.
job, guys. If that's the only game you win, if all the games you win all year is in
The only time
in
I'll support
Edmonton,
Calgary.
perfect. And then Carolina was on Monday. We won 4-1, but that was like a tighter game. It felt
It was more hard fought.
The score didn't open up until like the last like 10 minutes.
until Carolina got sloppy. At the end. One of those goals, also a disgusting fucking goal, was Pavel Dorofiev's little like Forsberg and Kucherov kind of move.
Oh my God.
Just a
Could not
one-hander
fucking
all
believe it.
guided in.
Oh,
Don't
it
worry
was-
about me, boys.
I was
I'm gonna put this
at
right
dinner
here.
for our anniversary, and I'm missing all the messages. I'm like, we get in the car and I look down, and Jacob, you guys are just going back and forth like,
Fucking caveman in it.
I'm like, I gotta see this shit. Yeah.
Yeah, just turned into a Neanderthal. I was
Yeah.
like,
And unfortunately, in that game, Hill did leave. He needed
Yeah.
help off the ice. It was just like a little move to stretch across.
it was what freaks me out is it was a non-contact injury.
And those are always the
Yeah.
worst.
And it happened when he flashed his pad out. So I'm like, obviously they haven't said anything, and I'm not a doctor. I'm like, I think he tore something.
It could be
in
his-
the groin or in
our
the
buddy,
head.
our buddy Zach, who's a goalie,
Yeah.
said groin immediately.
Yeah, it could be as little as a strain, which is really bad still for a goal. Any hockey player is bad. Or it could be, like Jacob said, could be a complete, like not a complete tear, but a partial tear. But
I mean,
that's
yeah,
months.
He looked like he was in pain, but not enough to not get up.
Yeah.
So
He did get up,
maybe,
Just
but
was
also he
no weight on that
the
leg.
way he just
Yeah.
like immediately seized up and just like stretched himself into that awkward position and was
Yeah.
just like stuck. I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen that
That
once
doesn't look
before.
good.
It was in is Henderson. I think it was a San Diego goal. San Diego or what's the Seattle team? Coachella Valley.
Mm-hmm.
Their goaltender. I don't know if he did the same move, but he was literally like stretched straight out and
Yeah.
like not being able to get up, and he tried to get up on his own. And he was like shaking.
Oh, God.
I'm like, this. I just watched this man tear his fucking muscles off of his body. Like, yeah. I when I watched the replay, I'm like, oh shit, this isn't
yeah,
good.
it didn't look good.
Yeah, this isn't a light strain. Like,
He had his new pads on the ice for like 4 minutes.
I know.
and they look
God.
so good.
They did.
looked
They looked-
amazing.
His new
So
latest
good.
setup. Ugh, he's never gonna wear those again. Associated with
Yeah.
the worst moment of his life. Like,
Oh,
and he's had lower body issues, right? The cup season, it was a lower body injury.
Yeah, well, he's had injury like everyone on the fucking team. He's had injury issues, but I think a lot of it was like in his core, and like he did this like new training routine like with a lot of Pilates, and he still had an injury last year, but was good for most of the year. So I was like, oh hey, this new routine must have really worked, but I guess Pilates doesn't strengthen whatever got stretched to that one. So I don't know.
And even then, he only allowed one goal in because that
Yeah.
start of the game. I watched the replays. Carolina was really pushing and
Yeah.
trying to implement their game, and then Lindbom came in and not Lindbom, sorry, Schmid came in
yeah.
and looked really good. Had a great game. He allowed the goal.
Schmid
I think he'll let in two because.
No, it's 4-1.
no, it's 4-1.
Oh, okay. No, I was thinking of the Calgary game.
Yeah, Schmid.
Or,
I think,
I thought did Hill get pulled in the Calgary game? Or
Hill got pulled in the first Calgary game in Calgary after he
okay.
took that shot,
all right,
To the-
that's
oh,
what
to
I
the-
was
and he
thinking.
allowed two
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Not really he. The team allowed two in off of
Yeah.
awful plays. But yeah, I think Schmid let that goal in.
Yeah,
but,
no, I think you're right.
Again, but still a good game. Good
Yeah.
in relief against Carolina, a team that was at the time the best team in the league.
Yeah.
Had no regulation losses. And no losses at all, I think, at the time. And then we have a nice little break. You know, everything that we talked about. This team needs a nice break.
yeah.
This team
Get
needs
a
a few
break.
days off. Mark Stone
Rest
goes,
those weary bones.
Mark Stone goes on LTIR. As we said at the beginning of the episode. Noah Hanifin, IR.
Q Jake.
Hill, week to week. And then we go on our little trip to the south, and we go to Florida.
Yeah.
And I know you said you didn't watch this game.
Yeah, luckily.
We watched
Missed it.
We watched it at Mojave, and it was just an hour of dog shit. Just couldn't do anything. Florida
Yeah.
played their game, clogged everything. We had nothing going. They were getting their chances. They were getting behind the offense, behind the defense, and Schmid was just trying to survive. And yeah, it's 0-3, but it wasn't Schmid's fault on any 3 of those goals.
Well, the goalie can't score goals.
No.
Last time I checked, I mean, technically they can, but
It's got to beat an empty net.
technically they can.
Florida's not pulling Bobrovsky in this one.
Yeah, it was basically the way the first 2 periods against Tampa went. And that's the thing.
There's really
like,
nothing
Just
there.
waiting
Like,
for the guys to turn on. Go.
yeah,
it's like maybe they ate some like bad seafood in like Miami or some shit like that. I don't know. They just all it just seems like
they just look slow right now.
slow. Yeah,
Slow, lackadaisical, poor judgment.
yeah.
A lot of wild sticks. A lot of swinging at
just bad.
swinging with no intent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Just
well,
to move the
neutral
puck.
What'd you say earlier? You're like, oh, they're just playing slapdick with the puck.
Oh yeah. Just play a game of slap. Like,
Yeah.
like when they finally were taking passes and connecting with each other. I think that ended up leading to the Carlson goal.
Yeah. It's like,
I'm
that's
oh,
how
It was
you
like one of the
score.
few.
nice plays that.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the 3, maybe.
Yeah. Turns out when you don't fucking just randomly fucking slap at the puck and just throw it into fucking space, it works out for you.
Yeah.
Like our neutral zone in both games was awful.
So-
what was the giveaway stuff that you said? We had more
I was
giveaways than
literally-
shots.
yeah, I was literally
against
about to
Florida.
look for
The Same
that.
thing tonight, I think. More giveaways than shots
Yeah.
to Tampa Bay. And I know Florida and Tampa Bay both play a very like clogging, like neutral zone heavy game,
Yeah.
but we've seen that. We've played against it. We just had nothing. Like the
Yeah.
guys just had nothing there. Like no forward looked. I mean, the only line that looked good was a line that Cassidy was throwing out was the Carlson, Smith, and Holtz line.
Yeah.
That was the only line that was really getting any chances, and were good chances. Everybody else was just kind of throwing it towards the net. And nothing was going on.
Yeah.
Like I think Dory had like one shot or two. I mean, one even strength shot that looked good and just skied over because Gensel got a stick in.
I think everyone on the PK needs a Purple Heart
No, for real.
after tonight.
So the Florida
That's a clip.
so the Florida game, we had 20 giveaways and 17 shots, and then I don't know what the final number was, but about halfway through the Tampa game, we were also outpacing shots with giveaways.
Yeah, it just wasn't good enough.
It's just it's like I almost don't even know what to say. It's like it's just so. It's like boggling how black and white it is, and like
Yeah,
I get it.
Like
It's
how
like a
you can go
two-faced
from
team.
highest, like you can go from Calgary and Carolina and just beat the fucking brakes off of both those teams, and then come around and then play 2 middling teams that they're kind of in the middle and just do nothing.
Put it to you this way, I could understand if we lost both those games. What I can't wrap my brain around is what happened to the fucking offense and how like every single line just looked awful.
Yeah.
Like even like the
Yeah,
Eichel line looked bad. Even when they put Marner back up there and they were trying to
Just nothing
get
there.
there's just nothing.
I know people don't like to hear it, but Mark Stone is very much one of the most important players. I mean, he
Yeah.
led the league in assists. He was, I think, second to Jack in points.
Oh yeah, he's still one
Well,
of the
he
best
takes up
swingers
a-
in the game, but at the same time, it's like he only plays on one line. You
Yeah.
know,
Well,
like
how did all
Yeah.
3 other lines just completely collapse
Yeah.
without?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like you said, he's only playing with Jack and Barbie. I could understand that line not doing well without him.
Yeah.
But there's 3 other lines
Yeah.
that have been
What is
scoring.
everyone else doing?
well,
yeah.
I could think of something. 0-2 in the Hart era.
We're gonna blame Carter Hart. Yeah,
Anyway,
I knew it was
maybe
a bad signing.
maybe it's a. I don't know. You call it a mental thing, but I don't think that would be like affecting them as much as that. Jokingly, I don't think it's really. I don't think they give a shit. But like,
Yeah, no,
I'm sure the travel has something to do with it.
oh, you're going clear across from here to all the way to.
but even then, we had a 4-day break before. I'm like, you can't look at me with a straight face and say, "Oh, they're tired." I'm like, no.
Yeah, you
no,
got plenty of
like,
time.
no.
Yeah,
Maybe I would be tired. I'm also
Maybe the second game on the
yeah.
back to back.
we looked better
claim
and
it.
we looked better. And I mean, we didn't look good in either game, but at least it was. At least I was not saying
The-
Carl Lindbom looked better.
Yeah.
because he was fresh. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. I hope they turn it around. Obviously, but even the next game is another Carolina game.
they're gonna be Carolina's
in
gonna be
Carolina.
pissed. that
They're gonna
we
be
beat
pissed.
them. Yeah, they're gonna be
Well,
very
and
pissed.
I think the boys are going to be pissed
I
after
sure
dropping.
fucking hope so. Like,
They're probably on the plane already, and then they'll probably not. Here's the thing: if you're Cassidy, do you fucking skate them tomorrow?
I would.
That's like, it's like, guys, it's too early in the season to be claiming fatigue, and we got knocked out of the playoffs too early to be saying that, oh, they played a lot of hockey. I'm like, well, not
really.
Not for the last 2 years we haven't.
Yeah.
Mitch sure as shit hasn't. So.
So I would skate them tomorrow and just, I don't know what you do in that skate. I'll leave that to the professionals, but try to find something.
Yep.
You try, like something to spark them.
Yeah.
Just
I mean, even if you like, I don't know, maybe, I don't think they will. I mean, they'll probably wait until they come back for Colorado. Maybe you swap out Holtz and another,
but Holtz looks good.
Maybe
that was the only line they didn't touch was the third line when he shuffled the lines.
Holtz has looked good.
Yeah.
He's the only thing
despite his shooting.
He's got a great shot. It's just not.
It's like, I mean, he missed that shot, but like
he was doing everything else right.
Yeah.
Like
I would rather have him like miss the shot than happen what's happening with everyone else, where they get the puck and then they just hang on to it for 3 seconds and then they act shocked when the opposing player takes it away from them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
I think Cassie needs to run a 12-hour practice of just like, here's how you hang on to the goddamn puck. And then
not even that. I'd say let's run a practice. Yeah, exactly. Like let's run a practice where as soon as you get the puck, I'm gonna blow the whistle in 1 second, and if it's not off your tape by then, we're doing it again.
And if it's not off your tape to another player, accurately, instead of just throwing that shit and hoping it's gonna hit a fucking body.
Well, because that is one thing that kind of goes with what I'm always complaining about, the too cuteness, the what's the word, complacency.
Yep.
Because when you play bad teams, you can have time with the puck.
Yeah, you can get away with those things.
Yeah, but when you're playing two high tempo physical teams, where they're going to be in your face and they're strong, and they also have the hockey intelligence to know when to come at you and when not. And you can't. It drives me crazy. I felt like even to the end of this game, just even the very last play, what happened?
Yeah.
Theodore got too fancy with the puck.
He's like, I'm just going to hold it instead of passing it back or getting rid of it.
Yeah, and they
closed down, broken up.
Stripped it immediately.
Now they got a
2-on-1.
Yeah.
And the only man back is Jack Eichel. Jack can defend, but
he did what he did what he could.
Yeah. And you got a 2-on-1 in overtime on your rookie 22-year-old goaltender with Nikita Kucherov barreling down on him.
Yeah. And it just drives me absolutely fucking bananas when the puck goes to someone and he gets it, and I see him looking and like juggling it, and it just goes on for like a second or two too long.
Yeah.
And then the opposing player is there and bam, it's gone.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
Yep.
And I feel like they just did that literally all game.
Yeah.
And all 2 games.
Yeah. Even if they had possession of the puck against Florida, that's what they did.
Mm-hmm.
But again, we talk about it now. It's early. You'd rather have these issues early and work them out in October and November than get March and you're doing the same fucking thing over and over again, right? Like,
Get punched in the mouth now.
Yeah. Get punched in the mouth now.
Figure your shit out now.
And it could be, honestly, it could be worse for us.
Oh, it could be a lot worse.
We've scraped
lost points where we didn't deserve them, like tonight.
We could have lost to San Jose,
Yeah.
right? We could have lost to.
I'll say, well, speaking of Tampa, we could be like Tampa, and that was Tampa's like third win of the season.
Mm-hmm. And there's losing game. Yeah, they're losing games at the last minute, so
the points, we're banking points early, which is important, right?
Yes.
It allows us to make these changes.
Something we've all talked about how bad the Pacific has been. Like, Calgary's been awful. San Jose, obviously, we knew it was going to be awful. But
well, dude, San Jose, we knew it was going to be awful, but I don't think did we think it was going to be this bad?
I thought it was going to be they're going to lose and be fun. This is just depressing at this point.
Well, that was their whole
their shtick.
That was their whole shtick last year. It's like, well, they're losing, but look how much fun they're having. They're not having fun, and I think I even said this last year towards the end of the year. I'm like, I don't think they're having fun anymore, bro. They look fucking miserable.
Yeah.
And already they look fucking miserable, and
they all look like Connor Bedard.
Yeah, and that's the thing that Chicago's been much better this year. I mean, they look like Connor Bedard last year, where I'm like, dude,
you're staring into the abyss.
I'm like, you guys aren't even at game 10, and you already look like you're ready to blow your brains out.
Yeah.
I don't think a sleepover with Tyler Toffoli is going to fix this one.
No, they're 1-5-2.
Damn.
Calgary 1-7-1. Vancouver 4-5. LA's 3-3. 3-3.
That's the surprise to me. LA.
I mean, turns out Cody Ceci and Brian Dumoulin weren't the best.
Did I tell you guys that I found this account on Instagram and it's just called I Hate Cody CC? And it just posts one picture of Cody CC a day until he gets traded or waived, and it's just the same picture over and over again, and the caption just says I hate Cody CC.
God.
I mean,
and I know it's
sure
an LA
that's not
fan.
one of your guys' accounts?
no, not me.
I know it's an LA fan running it because it's his headshot with the LA jersey, and it's a new account that came up after the first game.
He's been off. Yeah,
And then the only picture that was different, it was photoshopped to make him look like Hitler.
Oh, geez.
Jesus.
I mean, this is just hockey. It's not that bad.
Yeah, if anybody should be photoshopped as Hitler, it's Ken Holland. He's the one that ruined your team. Edmonton's 4-4-1. Anaheim is 4-3-1, and then top of the division, Seattle's 5-2-2, and we are 5-1-3.
Damn.
Just as everybody predicted it.
Well, that's another surprise, man. Fucking Seattle
Playing really well.
Yeah.
Turns out Decord is indeed a really good goaltender.
Speaking of the Pacific, they beat Edmonton last night.
They did. Yep.
Yeah.
They've looked pretty good. I love it. You know what?
Yeah.
Even though Seattle fans like to talk shit about us, I'm like, hey, look at us.
Seattle fans are
Common enemy.
they're the annoying little brother. Like they can talk shit. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. It's like, come do something.
I'm like, I'm not even going to engage with you.
Yeah.
I'll engage with Edmonton and LA fans. I'm not engaging with you.
Here's why I'm not too worried about our team. Colorado's 5-1-4.
Oh,
They're
How
technically
many games have they played?
10. They're technically 500.
5-1-4.
Yeah.
4 OT losses.
Damn.
Wow.
Meanwhile, the team we're watching now, the fucking wagon in Utah, like Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
They're playing with some vitriol.
Yeah. Like
Yeah, Utah's been fucking very good.
they're scary.
I also called that one.
Did you call Hey, I said Minnesota wasn't gonna be that good. 3-5-1.
And guess what? You were right on that.
God damn it.
I know that's a
I
little
need
quick,
them to be better for my fantasy.
but like yeah, like 10 games in, I think we talked about it. It's like when do you start to worry? Like I would personally, I don't.
Was this
worry.
game 10 for us or
9?
Okay.
We got one more. So like everybody's kind of hitting that 10 game mark. So it's like kind of like you kind of know what you are, but there's still some things you can fix. Like look at Edmonton last year; they were dog shit for the first.
What they lost like the first 8 or something like that.
They were like
they were dog shit to start the last 2 years.
Yeah, and they made it to the cup final, right? And we were great the last 2 years and getting eliminated in the first or second round.
Yeah.
So it could go either way. But you know, it's some surprises. I think like I wouldn't call us a surprise, but I think we're obviously harder on the team.
Yeah.
I still think I would still say that we've been fine overall, but I guess if I have a worry, it's just how out of nowhere and I don't. It's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, you know.
Well, that's something that's plagued this team for all
it's
9 years.
It's nothing new,
right? Like they've always like would be
have like a feast or famine.
Yeah, they would always
attitude.
look incredible for like a week, and then we look like one of the worst teams in the fucking league for a few games.
Put it to you this way: I'm not worried. I am shocked and disgusted a little bit,
Disappointed.
But I wouldn't say I'm worried.
I'm sick to my stomach. But
I guess we'll see how we feel next week.
It's like I'm like my dad when he found out I was underage drinking at 17. I'm not surprised, but I'm disappointed.
Yeah,
I'm
not
Dad.
surprised.
I had a feeling this would happen, but it doesn't mean I like it.
Exactly.
But
I'm not worried. I don't think we're high on the panic index.
no,
it's just,
not yet.
I mean, like Jacob said,
Guys
American
gotta get their legs
Thanksgiving.
on 'em.
American Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
See where we're at then.
AKA the only Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Again, to repeat that same joke we've made for like what the last 2 years, like last 9 years in a row. Canadian Thanksgiving.
Early October.
what are
what are you doing?
What
Like,
are you
Thanksgiving before
What-
Halloween? What?
What are you thinking?
thinking? Sacrilegious.
It is.
Awful. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, obviously not the most uplifting weekend for a hockey fan.
No.
Yeah, one positive.
What? Not for a Knights fan, at
Yeah,
least.
Knights fan.
One positive. It had a slow start to the season, but that penalty kill looked pretty good today.
They killed all the penalties they had
Yeah.
against them.
And maybe that's one thing to consider too, as fucking dog shit as the offense has been the last 2 days. You know,
Special
it's
teams,
not like
like-
we're hemorrhaging chances. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
Florida was 3-0, but it was like just little mistakes that Florida's going to feast on.
Yeah.
But like you said, the penalty kill looked really good tonight, and
PK was impressive.
we were getting absolutely
And
fucking
not only
hosed by the refs tonight.
I think that factors into their mentality.
Yeah,
as
that's
well.
that. Should we talk about that? How bad the fucking refs were.
I mean, we can? Or is it just going to sound like a bitch fest?
Well, that's the thing, and that's why I try not to do it. And
This is the one game that was
this
ultra
was a
noticeable.
legit,
like
like-
Barbie got tripped 3 times.
Poorly.
Just straight to the fucking ankle.
Kucherov committed 3 penalties in the span of 8 seconds.
Yeah, he held somebody, cross checked somebody, and then
And then
attempted to
elbowed.
elbow.
No, he made
somebody.
contact.
Yeah.
yeah.
And nothing. And then he broke his fucking stick because he was mad.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then let's not
shut
forget the offside goal that came back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
As Dave Gosher noted, the linesman was about 5 feet away and he waved it off.
I mean,
And then when they showed the
there you go.
replay, we're like, wow, that wasn't even close.
Yeah,
he was off by
it
a
was
fucking
so
country mile.
It was like
far.
literally 3 to 4 feet. It was so far off.
And then they still
offsides.
took their sweet time reviewing it. I'm like, what are you looking at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we just got to make sure.
Did he have possession? I'm like, who else would have had
That's
possession?
like that's like me saying like, hey fellas, what
He was
color,
by
what
himself.
color is this table?
Oh, I don't know. We got to
Well,
let's get that on review.
let's take 5 minutes and call Toronto.
Yeah, let's
Let's
review
wait
this.
till Tyler's wife's back so she can confirm.
Yeah, she'll confirm.
we can't tell with her eyes.
And I still maintain I learned this lesson after year 2 in that game 7 against San Jose. I remember I was burning with such hatred at the unfairness, and it was the hockey guy. He said something where he's like, yeah, it was unfair, but guess what? You still have the option to kill the penalty. Mm-hmm. And I was like,
we killed the penalty.
and I was like, and I was like, you know what? I hate that, but
Yeah.
it's so fucking true.
Yeah.
Because that's just the way the fucking cookie crumbles. And if you're a good team, you should be able to outplay any bad officiating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
And
know
we
what I
did.
mean?
For the most part,
We
they
did for
did.
the most
Yeah. I
part.
mean, we got a point out of this. We shouldn't have gotten a point out
No.
of this. Not at all.
No.
Like, we should have lost.
Absolutely.
Thank Carl Lindbom and the penalty kill.
Yeah. Yeah. Those.
Thank Carl Lindbom and his wife or girlriend
Yeah.
sitting in
she,
the stands.
She was so worried going into
Yeah.
overtime. Like her
Ooh.
face.
She
I
had
was
a
like,
puffy cheek. She's like, ooh.
his parents were like up and standing and
Yeah.
excited. And she's like, I don't want to
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah, I try not to like call out other people, but I did kind of roll my eyes at the Sin Bin tweet. Like, hey, did you guys know that Carl Lindbaum's parents are in attendance? Because I guess he felt they were panning to them too much. And I'm like, bro, this is the first time in a while that we had a prospect that we could actually be excited about.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
a guy that could
Let
actually
us-
like be like
A
pure
starter,
NHL guy making
let
his
us,
debut.
Let us all enjoy
This is like our
this.
first like rookie goaltender I think
Yeah.
we've had start in a while, right?
Other than Logan Thompson.
other than Thompson.
Yeah, that was
right?
probably the last one.
And Thompson came from Henderson.
Yeah.
It's kind of important, right? And then they did the same thing with Morelli a couple years ago. Like he had his entire family in San Jose.
Yeah.
And
Why
it's
not?
That photo I have, I purposely rewinded the whole game back to watch it to find it. It's that photo of his family celebrating when he scored, and there's just a San Jose fan just sitting there, just like, just staring,
Dead
at the
inside.
ground.
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh.
He was the deflated
Yeah,
shark. balloon
exactly.
that day.
I could not find that clip. And there
The
was
human deflated shark.
the Sharks game wasn't on replay on nighttime. That was the one game that wasn't on replay. I'm like,
I mean, one, we're getting gypped. I
Yeah.
want my money back. Two, we need that clip.
You know what it was? Because that was a national game.
no.
Because of weren't the first 2 national games?
San Jose, no, that was on Scripps. LA was TNT.
Well, LA was, but I remember we didn't have our home broadcast because wasn't like the first like.
Yeah, the first few were not.
Because I'm
our
thinking, I'm
guys.
like, it's weird. I'm like, it's like the season started, but I haven't seen our own broadcast in a while.
no,
Yeah.
the San Jose game was our broadcast. I'm
Was it?
pretty positive. Yeah.
Well, it should be on nighttime then.
Well, the LA game was.
The LA game was on
I'm
nighttime,
pretty positive it was.
but it aired on. I don't know.
Maybe it's just a
Double
delayed
check it.
upload. I can check,
Yeah. Double check it because I went to go find that clip.
but I'm definitely not gonna scroll through the whole fucking game. To find it.
I was like, I wanted to.
We'll just verify that it's on.
Yeah,
or
I
not.
wanted to scrub it so I could find that photo and just save it forever because it's the funniest goddamn thing in the world. But yeah, I mean, yeah, let the family be excited for
Yeah,
their kid.
come on,
like,
man. All right.
oh,
good.
they finally put it up.
October 3rd.
No, the 9th.
Oh, we got the.
What do
Spanish
you know?
broadcast.
The San
Spanish.
Jose game is there, and the Kings game is not.
9:26.
Oh wait, actually
yeah,
no.
opening night. Suck my ass, replay.
Yeah, opening pregame show.
Oh,
10:3.
Oh, wait, no,
that's
that
the
was a
same
preseason game.
Yeah, 10-3. Yeah,
Opening
see,
night.
it's not on there.
So
Yeah.
so neither of them are on there.
So maybe they were both national broadcasts.
Yeah, because one was TNT and
yeah.
one was ESPN.
You
And
know
then
what?
remember, because
You're
like
right.
Lance kept bitching on the group
Oh.
chat about like, I guess I'm the only one that can't watch the game. And
That's
I was,
right,
I was like,
that's
I guess so.
You could always go
Sorry,
someplace
bud.
and spend $2 on a beer. No, yeah, that's right. It was ESPN. You're right. See,
I remember things,
Stupid me.
Alex. Not a lot of things,
a
but
select
some,
few things.
but some things.
You've got the savant brain that you can remember every broadcast.
I guess so.
But yeah, I mean, Lindbom, great debut. I know he
Yes.
got a loss, but great debut.
It's a glorious day for Henderson regulars that have been waiting for this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And speaking of Henderson, they're 4-1-1. They've won 4 games in a row.
Now that is shocking.
We were at the game on Friday, and the fact that the shots on goal
That
were
game's over.
the shots on goal were approaching last season's shots on goal. We were both like, "Uh-oh, it's coming back."
Yeah, it's happening again.
It's happening, and they won in overtime, and then they beat the goals the next night. Man, Sharks are good. Silver Knights are good. They're beating everybody else.
Nice.
Gold Knights are okay.
And it was
Well, it's good
it
'cause
was
we're
pretty
probably gonna
fucking.
need some
We
of
only
them
had we had 3 home games. We didn't go to the one last night, but the 2 that we went to, it was like packed.
Yeah.
And obviously, opening night's a big night, but I was shocked at how much the Friday game was packed. And I was like, wow, it's almost like if you have free parking and stop ripping people off the concession stand, and also if the team's good, people will come.
Yeah,
Yeah.
more people fill in the seats. Maybe we can next step decrease the prices of getting the door prices to the resales. Like that'll help a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I mean, we can pivot to Silver Knights. Like, obviously Lindbom looked good. There's a reason why he's up with the team. Vikman looked good against San
Yes.
Jose. San Diego. And then Whitehead played last night.
Yes, and
he only allowed like 1 goal, I think, 1 or 2 goals, and had faced a ton of shots. Lavoie looks great.
Both games that we went to, I was like, damn. I was like, my theory is that Raphael Lavoie is just pissed off
Yeah.
that he didn't make the Vegas
Yeah.
roster.
Yeah.
Because every time I see him out there in Henderson, he just looks angry and he's just like hounding the puck like a fucking demon.
He's just
Yeah.
ripping shots. Like, I know you haven't been to a game
Yeah,
yet. You got to
I
go to a
haven't.
game.
Yeah.
Like, Lavoie is just absolutely just there to win. And then Euronen looks good. Cataford looks half decent. Team's like faster. Hallam got his first, a guy I've been talking about for 9 goddamn years. Jackson Hallam got his first goal Friday night on a tip in. That was a really well executed play. Cormier suddenly looks like he's the best defensive prospect.
yeah. He looks like he didn't lose the entire year last year to fucking injury.
Yeah, his skating's elite.
Very dynamic
Yeah.
skater. Great shot.
Yeah.
We should also mention they named a captain. Jacob Megna was named captain
And immediately called up to the
and immediately called up to the big team. I was a little shocked just because that's his first year with the team, but I guess he's a little older and
I'm surprised it wasn't Coughlin.
Coughlin the captain?
Yeah.
No, I don't. Well, I was going to say, what's his first year? I'm like, well, it's both their first year.
Well,
So I-
Coughlin coming back to his original franchise, right?
I honestly, I don't think I had like a
pick.
like a favorite because I assumed they were going to go no captain
And
because
just A's, yeah.
they have like 11 rookies on the roster.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe that's why they did decide to do a captain. We're like, I'll just get one of the good old guys and he can lead the kindergarten class. Like,
He can be the largest first grader.
yeah, and then I believe the alternates were Kai Uchez and Jonas Romberg.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Which that one makes sense to me as well. But yeah, Henderson's looking up. It's looking like we'll be enjoying those games instead of being
Burying our
depressed.
head in our hands and going or getting up when it's five.
You know what's funny is these last 2 Vegas games, that's been the Henderson experience for the last like 2 years, is sitting there and being like, holy fuck, dude, it's the 3rd period. How do we only have 8 shots on goal? This is pathetic.
It's like, whereas like Vegas could work.
But don't worry, Carl Lindbom is saving the day.
Yeah, Vegas.
Today's game against Tampa, that was basically the Henderson experience.
Yeah.
But in that same vein, the goals against would be like 5 to fucking nothing.
Yeah.
Like Carl Lindbom would save like fucking 35 shots on 35 shots on 40.
Gosh.
Like, that's
Dang.
how bad it was. Like, do you remember that last year against Calgary? we went and it was like third period. It was like 5-2. And we're like, we're gonna go home.
It's like, should we go? Oh.
Yeah, 10 minutes left. We're like, we're gonna go home, and we go up and go to the bathroom. In that time, that 2 to 3 minute span of going to the bathroom, Calgary scored 2 more goals.
Oh God,
it was like 7-2. I'm just saying, like, just fuck me. Like, just
my trademark line to Alex at a Silver Knights game is, after that backbreaker goal goes in, not even the backbreaker was 2 goals ago, but after that last one goes in, pause, whistle goes, and then I go, well, I'm ready to leave when you are.
Yeah. I mean, look where we're at, like, this time last year, though. Like, with Silver Knights, like, we were looking up, is this the worst AHL team to start ever? Like, I went to New Jersey and I gave you my tickets. You just texted me, like, this is the worst team I've ever seen.
Gosh.
on ice. This team is awful. Like, thank God for the Bridgeport Islanders last year. Like, they saved
the only team that managed to be worse.
Yeah. They had a historically bad season. But, yeah, I mean, I'm excited for the Silver Knights. There's guys that look better in the pipeline.
I'm excited for the Silver Knights. I'm excited for the Golden Knights.
Mm-hmm.
It's 9 games in.
I'm excited for the Tahoe Night Monsters.
I'm excited for all the Knights.
I'm excited for all of them. Hey,
Except
fellas,
Carter Hart.
You know what? Yeah. But hey, it's October. It's almost Halloween. We got the pumpkin beers. We got the comfy decorations. We got the hockey.
I got the no beer.
That's okay. It's in your
You
belly.
drank all day yesterday.
I did. God damn.
Well, I had a few yesterday too. So
Okay. Yeah, I mean, don't worry. Like we talked about.
Yeah, I'm not worried.
Don't panic off of 2 games.
Not worried.
like I said, I'm not worried. I'm just a little disgusted.
Disappointed.
A little disgusted.
Oh, yeah, getting absolutely dominated 2 games in a row by.
But taking a point.
Yeah,
we got
Taking a point.
so we got 1 out of 3.
Martinez,
Yeah, 1 of 4.
Alec Martinez on the broadcast said it pretty well. He's like, "Are the players going to be happy? No. Is the coaching staff going to be happy? Also, no. Nothing. Not a lot to be happy with the process, but the results.
There's something to be happy about. We haven't brought it up. Brandon McNabb absolutely fucking flattened that guy, Gonsalves.
Yeah.
Just absolutely
destroyed him.
Body. I'll have to find the clip and put it on a short. Just put his whole fucking body through that kid's chest.
Like upended him.
Yeah.
It was a massive hit.
He was in the air and falling backwards. It was the biggest hit we've had all year.
I think
Yeah.
so.
It was
probably the most dramatic.
It was
for sure.
a vintage McNabb.
hip check,
Float across the ice, turn his body, and put his whole fucking ass straight into him.
It's what we said in our season preview. We're like, yeah, between McNabb and Lazan, like, you got to be careful when you're coming down that side of the ice because you will get wrecked if you're not careful.
Yeah.
And guess what? He was not careful, and he got his shit wrecked.
He was like hitting a bollard.
He was puck watching the entire time, and
he
then
was looking up, and then
eyes go down, and then there's Brandon McNabb's 6'3" fucking
dude,
frame.
you could just lasers like sighting him in.
No, literally. It was like watching a drunk driver just drift into a bridge impoundment. And you're just like,
yeah. And then Gergensen's immediately trying to
try to rope him into a retaliation.
How much
fight
do you
or
guys
something.
hate that? Trying to
That's
fight
so
on a
lame,
clean hit,
dude.
like,
It's so lame.
I feel like I'm the only one in this instance. I was like, get real, but I feel like in general, I'm the only one that doesn't mind it because if they actually both fight, I'm just like, yeah, fight.
Yeah. If they both
it's fun
agree to it,
watch.
fine. But like McNabb knew it was clean.
Well, that was smart.
Everyone knew
that was a veteran move. He was like, I didn't do anything wrong. Fuck you.
Yeah.
And then guess what? They got the 2 minutes for fucking. I think they called it roughing or instigating, whatever you want to call it. But
one of the few penalties we actually got.
Yeah.
Like I said,
so wild.
I'm not blaming the refs, but they were certainly dog shit today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they didn't do us any favors.
And Tampa fans are as stupid as people accuse Vegas fans of being, because the number of ref you suck chants in that building was
after the goal was disallowed,
get
bouncing
banked
off
of
the
the
ref.
ref.
Like, that's like a basic rule. Like you can't use the ref as a.
But between that and then the missed penalties on Vegas, and then the fact that Tampa, the penalties were like 5-1 at some point. I'm like, if you're chanting "ref you suck," then
you had
get real.
10 minutes of penalty
time,
and you
one of them was a double minor.
Yeah, you didn't capitalize
But
on any.
Which they called after the play.
Let's say, let's also like put that in perspective of how bad the refs were. Alexander Holtz absolutely fucking high stick the shit out of Wolberg. Just awful.
It looked intentional.
It was bad. It looked intentional. It was bad.
Yeah.
They didn't call it in the play. They called it after
Yeah.
the whistle, and they saw the replay. Then they called it. So that for not. I know we're complaining, but they were just bad. Period. Like
I mean, we have to be.
we know we don't. We're homers.
Yeah.
Homers.
We're humors.
We're boomers.
We're homers.
I thought you said boomers. I'm like, we're not boomers. We're not that old.
We're homers.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not too worried. There's, you want to talk about. There's plenty of teams that should be worried.
Oh yeah.
Like Calgary. And
Yeah,
San Jose.
Yeah, we mentioned some of these teams, but one that I'm not shocked by, but I think people are acting shocked by, Boston. Awful.
Yeah.
Like what did
Fucking
I think we all
What did you
kind of had an
expect?
idea Boston wasn't going to be good.
Exactly. Well,
They started. So that was the thing. It's
they had one good week.
they started
Yeah.
off hot. Jeremy Swayman looked great, and then reality set in that you're not a good team, and you have no depth and no defense, and Swayman's trying to survive, and now you're 4-6, and you're the bottom of the division.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Saw that coming.
Like I'm more surprised that Tampa Bay is 3-4-2. Like we were their third win of the year.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Toronto, man, 4-4-1.
4-4-1, and then
Not
we haven't
being
talked
big. Like
we talked about it the other day, but we haven't talked about it on the podcast. But damn, the way they were just letting their goalie get fucking run through.
Yeah.
Like
they could use a guy like Mitch.
yeah, they could use
You think?
anything. What what they could use is if they want to be this big heavy team, they could actually play like it.
Instead of being soft as fucking Play-Doh.
Because what's the point of having 6'4" fucking Brandon Carlo if all he's going to do is sit there and stare as your goalie wigs out?
Yeah. They did what Brad Treliving did, what the fans asked them to do. They said, we need to get meaner. We need to get tougher.
Get rid of this Marner guy.
Get rid of this flashy Marner
He
guy.
He ain't got it.
And they did that. And
He ain't got the heart, damn it.
4-4-1, and still Lars is getting ran over.
Yeah.
And they're not big enough, and they're not playing heavy
He's getting
enough.
ran over, and no one's coming
retaliating.
to protect.
Yeah.
Retaliate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild.
It was, and then
And then look at us. We're holding grudges from last year.
All right. Yeah, no, for real.
Yeah.
And the press conference from Anthony Stolarz was just pure gold from a Leafs hater, which is everyone that's not a Leafs fan. But the best part, I think I was telling you about, is like he just seemed to get angrier. The more he talked, the angrier he got. Mm-hmm. Like he started off like relatively level, then it's like once he heard what he was saying, he got angrier.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't blame him.
The best part was he's like I don't like 225-pound guys running into me, and he just like gave the reporter like a look like, are you stupid?
Yeah.
I don't blame him. I mean,
and then he called out William Nylander for fucking awful defense on the 3-on-3 overtime. Mm. And all I could think was like, I know he was the backup in Florida, but I was like, see, this is a guy that played for like a team with like an actual identity and culture and like knows what it takes to win. Mm-hmm. And like clearly the Leafs just know fucking nothing about that. Nothing.
Yeah. And staying in the Atlantic, the Canadians and the Red Wings, man.
Yeah.
Canadians are 7-3. The Red Wings are 6-3.
I'm definitely more surprised by the Red Wings because they looked pretty god awful that first game, and obviously you don't judge off one game. But hey, that coach, he called them out, and it fucking worked.
Yeah, that was Todd McClellan, right? Mm-hmm. So
the Canadians, I know they can go on rips and score. Not convinced about their ability to defend long term, but I'm not surprised they're having a hot start, I guess.
Hey, they just lost Patrick Laine to the most predictable injury ever, 3 to 4 months. I'm like, okay.
Well, I'm one of the few people that still maintains that Line A is not that good.
No,
so
I agree.
I don't think they'll miss him at all. If anything, they're like, sweet, we don't have to worry about where to play him, where he can hit that balance between scoring goals but also not being a huge fucking defensive liability.
Yeah. In the Metro, I'm not surprised how bad most teams are. I am surprised how good the Devils have been.
Yeah, they won 8 in a row, right?
8-1.
Well, it's because Luke Jack's not injured
yet.
yet.
Jack still has Jack Hughes still has his fucking body. Like,
yeah.
He hasn't like got his whole bottom half of his body torn apart from carrying the Devils.
Still early.
Yeah. Same thing. I'm surprised. I'm not super surprised. I think we both picked him to finish second in that division.
Second or third, I think. I had him third. I know Carolina first.
Yeah. But hey, credit to them. They're fucking getting it done.
Yeah, Sheldon Keefe letting those boys roll.
Who knew?
Who knew? And then Pittsburgh just riding a old man early high.
So that is one where of all the hot and cold starts and, which ones are anomalies and which ones aren't, I will say I think Tampa and Florida, the cold starts are anomalies. But Pittsburgh hot start, that's also an anomaly.
Yeah.
Like people are like, oh my God, what? One more go around? No.
They're gonna
look at that fucking.
This is a long season.
Look at that lineup. It is dog shit.
Evgeny Malkin and Crystal Tang will hit a wall in the next 2 months. Sid will be up and down the ice, cruising, doing what Sid does, and the rest of the team is just going to be awful behind him.
Yep.
And then what's his name? We wanted him to trade. We wanted him to trade last year.
Raquel.
Yeah, Ricardo Raquel just got wrist surgery.
Yeah.
He's out for like a couple months.
Yeah.
So
damn,
you're already losing firepower when there's no support behind you. So I don't think that is going to last very long.
It just makes. I don't remember if it was last year or the year before that, but Pittsburgh had a hot start that year too, and of course all the podcasters and media people were like just stroking off like, oh, it's just so magic to see this core still getting it done. And don't you see, guys, if it turns out if you just believe.
It's not fucking Christmas, it's real life.
Yeah, and then some guy that covers the Penguins was on the Athletic podcast, and like I thought he was going to start crying. He's like, and I swear to God, if Kyle Dubas throws this chance away when you have Malkin producing like this and, blah, 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 and it is his responsibility and his moral obligation to get this team better around these guys. And then like 2 weeks later, they completely bottomed out and went dog shit the rest of the fucking year. I'm like, okay, yeah.
That's Kyle Dubas' obligation, though, to make this team better. You could totally trade all those assets you got to make this team better, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm sure they'll fall apart soon.
I know we were joking about Minnesota,
here, but...
3-5-1, right? Mm-hmm. Whatever. St. Louis also the same thing. One thing I want to bring up.
St. Louis has lost a lot in a row. I forgot what the
probably
number
all
was.
four, but like
yeah.
Dallas 4-3-1 right now, and they were playing right now. I don't know what the score is, but they haven't had a best start.
No, they're one of those like come behind teams, right?
Yeah, maybe losing Cody Ceci actually made them worse.
Well, one of those young defensemen, I forget his name. I think he just got put on IR.
Oh fuck!
And then Rupe Hentz was out today.
Yep. Tell me about it. He's on my fantasy.
Tyler's just, I know.
Yeah, I think Dallas is. I'll put him in the not worried category.
They'll.
I mean, I hope they keep losing because I fucking hate them.
Yeah, same.
But if I were a Dallas fan, which thank Christ I'm not.
And speaking of the team that it's on right now, who's having fun, Chicago.
I could
4-2-2. Man.
I can say I was wrong.
Spencer Knight is as advertised.
Yeah,
Frank Nazar is lighting it up.
Yeah.
That defense was it not Lucas Reich? They traded Lucas Reich. Sam Renzel.
Yeah, he's been great.
He's looked good.
Yeah, they. I think they're still riding a PDO bender, but
sure.
that being said, the vibe is much better, and it's amazing how winning games just like turns the mood around.
Who would have thought getting a good goaltender and having some fun?
Suddenly, Connor Bedard doesn't look like he wants to kill himself every night.
Those pictures from last year
You're just sitting on the bench,
just like a dead stare, holding a stick, just staring into.
I feel like all those stares you could screenshot them and then do the meme like, do you know what the Kubrick stare is? The trademark Kubrick stare is.
I mean, we talked about the Pacific a lot, but man, I don't understand what LA's doing. I don't understand what Edmonton's doing.
Well, Kopitar's hurt, right?
Kopitar?
Yeah,
he was. Yeah. I mean, that's what happens when you're 38, 39, 40 years old and you're trying to play hockey.
Trying to squeeze out the last
I'll tell you exactly what LA is doing. They're running a decor with Cody Ceci and Brian Dumoulin. And their 35-year-old goalie is having a regression from his Vezina candidacy year. And then, Edmonton, I feel like I'm just like...
Can't count them out yet.
Exactly. I've learned to just like not even like think about them because I'm like, they could lose fucking 14 in a row and then somehow fucking...
Expect the best, but hope for the worst.
Yeah. And then somehow go on a crazy run, barely make the playoffs, and then just fucking steamroll us and go to the final. Fuck you, Edmonton. So I'm not even concerned about that.
you.
I will.
Hey, maybe that's a lesson we can learn from them, right? Don't put too much stock in the regular season.
Yeah.
I will. You want to know a fun fact about Evan Bouchard?
I can think of several, but I'd like to hear the one you're about to lay on.
His minus matches his now yearly AAV. He's a minus 10.
$1 million for every goal let in.
And with that fun fact,
Yeah.
I think we'll sign off.
Yep.
Terrible
Obviously.
performances today, but
They'll be better.
still fun to watch.
Yeah,
Early
like,
October.
Like I said, I can both be disgusted with those performances and also not be worried about the future.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Till
you know
then,
what?
folks,
Stay gold.
stay gold.
Stay gold.